it's my favorite time of the month again. It is favorites time. That's literally my favorite time of the month because I just love sharing everything that I've loved with you guys. So yeah, let's get right into it. I feel like I have a lot of favorites this month. I'm gonna start with something because I need to put it on now. This is the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil Body Butter. This stuff is so amazing. Okay, first can we talk about the smell? I got lavender. Oh, it smells so good. Now the one thing that I really like about this body butter is that it's whipped. So you see how easily I'm able to spread it between my hands. It's not gonna feel like a body butter from the Body Shop. It's just everything. I love it because it spreads more easily and it absorbs into your skin really quickly. It gives your skin just a nice glow. It has argan oil in it, which is very nourishing, but you don't feel greasy and just sticky and nasty. I'm just in love with it. I have a little confession. Okay, so like I've been searching this body butter before I purchased it to see what people thought of it, and I started watching all of the Josie Maran body butter like not reviews, but like when they have them on QVC. I've been watching all of them. I'm a little bit addicted to watching infomercials like on QVC. I've never purchased anything, but they're just so interesting to me. That probably makes me really weird, but I just love them. I like that it has argan oil in it, and I know that argan oil is really good. It works really well for me. So okay, so now that we're done with that, but speaking of which, while I was watching her infomercials on QVC, I realized that I had this that I got from gratis at Sephora, and this is the Josie Maran Argan Infinity Cream Intensive Creamy Oil, and you can use this for anything. You can use it on your lips, your elbows, your skin. You can put it on your hair. You can just use it for whatever. It's just an intense hydrator. So anytime I feel that like my body just needs a little more oil, like to go to sleep, like let's say I want to put it on my feet before I go to sleep, or my heels or my elbows, I'll put this on. It's kind of like a Vaseline. So it is a thick texture, if you can see. But when you put it on your skin, I'll show you. I feel like I'm in the QVC commercial. But once you put it on and you rub it in, it turns into an oil. And it's just so nourishing. It smells good. It smells like lemon. So I've really been liking that for my elbows and my knees and my heels. But yeah, so those are my two like hydration essentials. And since we're into hydration, let's just get into skincare. My next thing was something that I have been out of since last winter, and this is the Boscia Tsubaki Balm. This is my moisturizer that I use for the daytime. This is what it looks like. They did change the color. I know I asked you guys in my first impression get ready with me video, and I actually went on their Instagram and saw that this is the correct color. But yeah, I really like this because it's a lightweight gel, and it kind of has that technology where if you touch it, it just bounces back. But what I really like about it is you can literally use a dot. Like when I put it on in the morning, I literally tap into it and rub it on my face, and you get a pretty sizable amount. But it's not pore clogging. It's very lightweight. It's hydrating. It kind of plumps up my skin, and it's the perfect amount of hydration. I kind of have to balance how much hydration I use in terms of a moisturizer because I do have acneic skin and I get clogged pores, but sometimes I'm dehydrated, sometimes I'm dry, but then in other areas I'm always oily. I kind of have to balance what I use. So I tend to go for lightweight moisturizers, but where I need more hydration on my face, I'll go through with an oil, and then I'll kind of lock everything in with a mist. So that's what I've been doing, and I just fell back in love with this product, so I would highly recommend it. I have a product review on it, so I will link that down below. Okay, the next skincare item is by Henriksen. This is the Truth Sugar Glow Polishing Mask. Now this product is really unique. It looks like this. I've used a fair amount of it. I'll also link this review down below. It smells like sugar and oranges. What I really like about it is that it's a mask, but it's also like, an exfoliating mask. So it has sugar in it. So what I've been using this for is, a lot of times in these colder months I get sick, and while I'm sick I'm really not focused on skincare, makeup, hair care, anything. So as soon as I start feeling better, I kind of need a product to just rejuvenate my skin, and this has been my miracle worker. So it's very hydrating. It's going to exfoliate all the dead skin off of your face, and it smells good. It's going to cleanse your face. It's like my holy grail after sickness skincare product. It really just helps your skin. It makes your skin appear brighter. It turns over your skin. I don't know. In the same category, my lips have been super dry. Not even just since we've been in fall, but the past week or so, they've just been really dry and chapped. So I had to pull out my Old Faithful, my Jack Black lip balm. This is a men's skincare line, but I adore it. So if you get really dry, chapped lips, I would check this out. And then when I want to exfoliate my lips, like let's say I have flaky skin or dry skin, I use the Fresh Sugar lip polish. This is actually a deluxe size sample. I really like that this is not a traditional scrub wherein it's just sugar. This has like oil in it, so it's going to remove the dead skin cells and exfoliate your lips, but it also hydrates it. And it smells like rum. I don't like rum, but it smells like alcohol. So I just thought that was funny. Okay, let's get into some hair because I only have 2 products. Now, I was watching Happy Stylish Mommy's favorites, I think 2 months ago, and she was talking about the Olivia Garden paddle brush. Now, I purchased this a couple months ago. You guys know I've been on a healthy hair care journey, and I was using this brush to blow dry my hair. I wasn't using it to wrap my hair, but she said it was really awesome for wrapping your hair, and I have to admit, I was using a brush with wider teeth, if you could call them, or bristles, but this works so well. These bristles are so strong, and it just gives me the best grip to wrap my hair. It's awesome. I've also been using this, and you can purchase this from Ulta, by the way. I've been using that in conjunction with this little scarf. I will link this product down below. I did a whole video about how I wrap my hair and how I keep my hair smooth and silky. This, at first I wasn't so sure about it, but I really do like it. It's stretchy a little bit around the band, but the cap itself isn't stretchy, but I find that I actually like that. So you can pick this up from CVS. I will post a link down below, and it's about $3 or $4, but this has just really helped me this month in terms of wrapping my hair and keeping it smooth and sleek. Let's get into some makeup items. Now, the palettes, okay, so I've gotten about 4 palettes in the past month or so, but the one palette that has blown me away, the Anastasia Beverly Hills Master Palette by Mario. This is a limited edition palette. Look at these colors. They don't look that interesting right here, I know, but they're so gorgeous. They're such jewel toned and just shimmery and buttery smooth. I will post my link down below where I reviewed all the new palettes that I have gotten. I think this is probably my favorite palette of the year, just because you can get your neutral, everyday, basic, office appropriate looks, but you can also get some really pretty smoky going out looks, and I don't know, I just love it. I did not want to pick this up. I always say this because I have to be real. I usually don't tend to go for anything that is associated with Kim Kardashian and or the Kardashians as a whole, but this palette was really nice, and after I watched Stephanie Nicole's video on it, which I will also link down below, I had to get it. It's just everything. So if you can get your hands on this, I would check for it. I would say check Macy's because a lot of people tend to forget they sell ABH there. Okay, now the rest of my makeup items are kind of like for the eye, with the exception of this one, and this is actually the lipstick that I'm wearing now. This is the Smashbox. This is the Smashbox Be Legendary lipstick in Chai, and this is what it looks like. Now, what I like about this lipstick is that it's a darker, intense nude, but it's also not matte, so it's kind of hydrating. It's not opaque, which is nice because I think this is a great nude for women with darker skin because it's not opaque. A lot of times when you have an opaque matte nude lipstick, it can be too stark, but because this kind of lets your lips show underneath, it just ends up looking so natural. And I know a lot of you guys have commented and said you want to pick it up. I would highly recommend it. This is my first Smashbox lipstick. Hopefully it will not be my last though, because this formula is really good. Okay, now the next lip product is an oldie but goodie, and this is my Sephora Cream Matte Lip Stain in 04. The color is Endless Purple. I purchased this the day that I had my interview for Sephora years ago, and since then it has been one of my favorite colors for fall. I'm gonna swatch it for you guys. It's just such a pretty creamy purple. That's what it looks like. Just perfect. I really like the Sephora cream lip stains. They're a really nice formula. They last long, obviously. They wear well, and they're a little more affordable than some of the other ones. So I would highly recommend that. And in the same category, we have the Kat Von D limited edition Project Chimps, which goes toward chimpanzee research, I believe. I haven't really looked into it. I probably should. But that is what that looks like. It's coming off on camera maybe a little more orange, but it is like a really pretty brick red. It's so pretty. Perfect color for fall and winter. I actually did not have a brick red lipstick, so I'm really happy that I was able to pick this up. Also, another tip, if you guys are ever looking for products that are a little more popular, try your Sephora inside JCPenney. I think now they're putting Sephora's in every JCPenney, and if you have one near you, you might be able to find a lot of the limited edition products that are highly sought after. Just a tip. And I'm really ashamed to talk about the next product because I've had this for a little over a year. I believe I bought this at the Sephora sale last November, and I am so ashamed to say that besides my initial trying it out phase for like a couple of days, I have not used it until this past month. I'm so embarrassed to say that. That's so horrible, I know. But recently I was like, you know what? I'm gonna start using more of my makeup. I'm on this new journey to not consume so much and to just use more of what I have, because I have a whole lot and I probably don't need to be buying more. So I started using this to set my under eye concealer, which I'm also gonna show you. And I've been loving it. I have it on today. The one I was previously using was tinted, so I do like that this one will give you a more highlighted look because it doesn't have any color to it, but it's worth the hype. It's very soft, smooth, and silky. It does have no color. Unless you bake with this and you are deeper toned, you might notice that it makes you look a little ghostly, but I don't tend to bake with it. I love this setting powder. I'm so happy I found it in my stash. And the concealer that I've fallen in love with, you guys, the Tarte Shape Tape. I will also post my link down below. This review, this favorites is going to be very heavily filled with links in the description bar, but I really love this concealer. I compared it today, actually, when I'm filming this, to my MAC Pro Longwear, and it really beats it. As you can tell, there's a little bit of a color difference, but I've really been liking the highlighted under eye, and for my skin tone and what I want this product to do in terms of longevity, I really love this. You can't get it at Sephora. I got mine at Ulta, and I am in the shade Tan. Okay. The blush that I have been using so much this month, I don't have it on today, I have on Nars Gina, but this is Nars Angelika. And I know you're probably like, oh my goodness, but it doesn't look this stark on. It's just a really pretty flush of pink with some shimmer in it, and I have dented it quite a bit. I love this blush. I wear this blush even when I'm wearing neutral looks. It's just really nice because it gives you a little hint of color without being too striking. So this is Angelika, and I picked this up from Sephora many months or even a year ago. The last makeup item I have is this House of Lashes by Sephora Holiday Gem Set, I believe. And it's this really cute lash case that I actually have my lashes in here. These are the House of Lashes Seductress. I really like them. They give you kind of an open eye look. If you're looking for what they look like on me, I use them in my Get Ready With Me First Impressions video. And then under that tray, you can keep your lash glue. So this kit actually came with everything that's in there. It came with a dark lash glue, a light lash glue, and a pair of lashes. I was always looking for a lash holder, and I just thought this is so cute. It also has a mirror in it. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it's so thick, the actual case. So I mean, if you want to travel lightly, it's not going to be the best. I mean, it's not horrible because it is still small, but it is very thick. So just want to put that out there. The nail polish that I loved this month is my OPI Infinite Shine in the color Get Rhyd-Of-Them-Blues. I love this blue. I wore it in a couple of videos this month. It does look a little darker in person, but depending on what light you're in, it can look this bright. I've always wanted a dark navy blue, and this is just perfect. I do like this formula, by the way. Okay, now let's get into some miscellaneous items. The first TV show that I loved this month, oh my goodness, is Glee. I don't know what got into me. I'm like on season 4 now. I think it's because I just love singing and dancing so much. I've just been so into it. It's just so, it's such a good show. And I know that it's not on the air anymore. And it's like a high school show, but I love it. So I've really been into Glee. I've also been into Little Women Dallas. I love the whole Little Women franchise, and Dallas has been very interesting and messy, so I like that. And the last 2 items I have to show are shoes. I'm actually wearing one of them. These are my Ugg slippers. Pardon them, they are like 4 or 5 years old. These are the Ugg Scufette, and it's actually funny because this is the first version of them. I'll put them down now. But I actually got them off of the website 6 p.m. like I said, before I moved to New York. So this is probably like 4 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, and I got them on sale for $35, and I've loved them ever since. I got my mom a pair for Christmas last year. They're just really comfortable, soft, warm slippers, especially if you live in a colder climate. When I lived in New York, they were savers for my toes, literally, but I wear them down here in Georgia as well. And my second pair is also by Ugg, and these are the Ugg either Kaylee or Jolene. I will link it down below, but these are the clogs. They do have that shearling inside, or whatever it's called, but I know that clogs are not technically like super in style, but I love them. One, because they're easy to put on. I'm all about something that you just have to slip into because I am lazy. And also they are warm because they have that sheepskin or shearling, whatever it's called, inside. I tend to wear these with jeans and like a puffer vest, a plaid shirt, just for the whole Western vibe, but I really love those shoes. That's all I have to share with you for my favorites. I feel like it was pretty long. I'm gonna stop talking, but I hope you guys enjoyed my favorites. If you have any questions, leave them down below and I will get to you in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm so excited. I will see you guys in December, which is gonna be full of videos, so don't feel like you have to watch them all. I probably have too many planned, but I'm super excited. I'm gonna try to do Vlogmas. It should be a lot of fun, so I'm really looking forward to seeing you guys next month in a couple days. Bye guys.